Yeah, Floyd, what's up, brah? Shake it down, dude. Show them. Do that jaw thing. Do it, dude. Don't be afraid. You get better in front of the camera. Go give me a beer. Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to the Floyd and Kit Show, aka Murder Suicide. All right, Floyd. All right, Floyd. Well, we are a radio station, so we do have some options here as doing so, but we rarely use them. Let's see here. Bullshit. I put it all on the Floydster. Anyways, we're in the dugout today. What's we call this? It's a little too much. Goddamn light. Hell no. What you got going on here? All right, this is a customer I got to answer. Hello? No, it's the one next to that green tree. It's a little one. You should see it. Wherever you're at right now, you should look over and see a little white complex that's kind of back in the wooded area. That's us. And when you come out of that one you're in, you're just hanging right, and you'll see it's the very next driveway, literally, I don't know, 20 feet from the one you pulled into. All right, bye. All right, so I got a customer coming. I got to do this because this is all in the name of what I've been asking for. So I'm going to put some music on for you, and Floyd's going to throw down some fucking crack rap. What? You haven't heard of crack rap before? Oh, my God. It's where he sits there acting like he's rapping, but he's not. Crackhead rap. And hello to you. But, yeah, I got to go handle this customer. I'm just selling him an item, and I'll be right back when I sell this guy some meth. Let's do this. No, just kidding. I always say what I think people would think about what I said directly after I said it. I know that sounds kind of goofy, but I do. And yeah, no. Yeah, I'm going to come back and lay a bass line to this, and I'm going to, Floydster. How the fuck is everybody? Wait a minute. Malfunction. Oh, never mind. There I am. Tony, goddamn Corbett. You fall into the list of be careful, get caught this room, man. We got lots of scandals over here. You know what's cool? It's like OfferUp. I sell a lot of stuff on OfferUp. What is cool is this. People, they act kind of sketchy about coming over here, but this guy comes over and he goes, oh my God, like the UPS guy does, like the Federal Express guy. When you look inside my room, which is the living room, and see how it's set up, I mean, everybody who comes here is just blown away and shows me the appreciation of what the hours I spend making this. Because I want to tell you, frankly, Facebook is an insult. And the people who are on it, for whatever reason or why they don't even come over to play my guitars and say, hey, fuck, this is nice or whatever, or hey, this isn't quite my style. And I just wanted to see if you might have had something that I'd be interested in, but you don't, and I can't really, whatever, I'm a humble son of a bitch, but I'm also a narcissistic son of a bitch. But guess what? I fall into the category that I can absorb whatever I can put out, which means I'm not narcissistic. I produce a thing that causes people to maybe react in a way that says, wow, we appreciate you. That's appreciation, not narcissism. And I don't look for it, man. Hey, I pride myself enough, man. The warm feeling I get when I created something out of nothing, man, it's nothing like it, right, Floyd? Let's just shut the fuck up, you personal son of a bitch. You know what, Floyd? You fucking... Like this, right? The Yenko bass. Mean bass. Wait till you hear the tone I'm getting on this fucker now. Anyways, from here on out, I've managed to work my studio program and connect the dots as far as Facebook. So now I can go into my studio program. I can put whatever voice effect I want on. I can even make Floyd talk now. If I want to follow a fucking metronome and a script, I can fucking time everything we do and then automate him too with just a stupid little servo that goes maybe even the side of the mouth where it just pushes on this right here and goes, oh, this guy's fucking out of his fucking mind. Anyways, just an up to date, man, and I'm gonna just tear the fucking bass up because that's what you expect out here, and I want to deliver on what you expect, not what you. Well, we're unpredictable too, but we love you all, right, Floyd? I have a problem with this, man. I have people telling me I can't tell people I love them. Don't let that happen. I told you, Bugsy, not to fucking follow her around anymore. And where are you? You're right here. You followed her here. Fuck you. I'm Kip O'Hannon, and I own Good Earth Custom Concepts, which is what you're seeing here. This is just another one of my harebrained fucking concepts, right? I'm an entertainer, and I'm tired of saying I'm an entertainer, so I'm gonna actually be one. So you're subject to see sitcoms out here where I get a bunch of other weirdos like myself together, and we perform as a Portlandia fucking guitar shop or some shit. I mean, I am subject to do anything at this point in fucking time, but right now, it's me and Floyd and murder suicide. We're always going to shoot you. Murder suicide. I murder the bass. I suicide you. Just kidding. Just kidding, man. I'm trying to. I mean, I've really been working on my theatrics, and I'm pretty good. I'm pretty high on myself right now. By the way, most of these riffs are mine. They're lead ups to an explosive bass solo, or they're just riffs that I'm working into songs as we speak, right? If you didn't know this, I'm multifaceted. There's very few things in the creative market that eludes me. I think of them. I'm like, okay, what is a creative market? Because I got analytics on creative markets on an international level. In other words, this is a scale that says how good is the creative market going. You know, and it gives me a pulse on the whole world and the creative market, meaning art, performance, music, you know, all those. It just combines all the antics of attendance and radio plays, and you know, it combines all these items together and comes up with some equation. Whether that's reality or just somebody trying to push hype on something, who knows? But I have tapped into that to see where my market's at, because my market is sucked dick. Floyd's dick. Floyd's dick. Anyways, so Floyd, like motherfucker, man, you're fired. I'm serious, man. This is bullshit. You fucking come out here. He's depressed, man. You want to know why he's depressed? He's depressed because we let a perfectly cute little brunette out of here with big tits, and he just can't fucking fathom it. He can't do it. We'll what plug into a. Anyways, you are watching Modulator 606, the Mud Mic 50056. What about USB? You better not tell me my audio ain't just fucking stellar right now, because my audio should be fucking kicking killer ass right now. Can I please get an audio check? Modulator 606 asking for a return modulator check for Mud Radio 056 Broadhead. Come on, Broadhead. People are like, what the fuck is going on? Me and Broadhead were CBers long before I had this going on. I was in another forum that was similar, except you wouldn't see me. You'd hear me all the time. That was good. I was good. Anyways, I would speech. I had a morning show. I'd come out and I'd talk to all these truckers going through. Well, there was base stations set up everywhere. Hundreds and hundreds of base stations, and conflicts and fights and fucking craziness. It was awesome. And so I'm no new deal to speaking to, you know, the masses at all. Something I'm accustomed to. Thank you, Mike. I just tied it into my no, I would love to have a fucking Silver Eagle here that's just wired like this, you know, not with a return on it, just all out audio. So that's something I would like to look into. I think he'd look cool. I think Floyd needs a fucking Silver Eagle, a static. But this mic is a 990. It's pretty common for radios and shit. So I should have a radio sound to my voice and be able to go, it's not unusual to be loved by anyone. Careful, that's how I start womanizing. I'm putting Floyd on the job. occupied. And if not to say that that girl hasn't left me and decided what a fucking dick shit fucking piece of crap modulator 606 is, but it's to say that I'm in a complicated time right now, and I'm waiting for results to either. Let's just face it, I'm a bleeding fucking heart. Generals gathered in their masses, just like witches at black masses. Evil minds that plot destruction. Sorcerer of death construction. Whoa, Lord, yeah. Look, Geezer Butler there, and my piss poor version of whoever the fuck. No, a lot of people sang War Pigs. No, I mean, it was basically Ozzy, but politicians hide themselves away. They only started the war. Fucking Floyd, I'm backfisting you off this cocksucker if you don't fucking get your shit together. You're not a movie star anymore. What happened to you? Said I neglected to put his real hat on, and this one makes him feel like a real cocksucker. All right, I'm fair with that. Where's your other hat, cocksucker? All right, let's see. So you said, hey Mike, you said that the voice was good, but how's the bass? Yeah, all this shit plugs into the reason I was meeting with somebody is I was selling my old interface unit, and you're a fucking good looking dude, man. Look, I'm gonna back out of here, 607 modulator. Anyways, yeah, all this shit, like this thing. That's my CB radio right here, Mike, basically. I mean, this, and it ties into, I know you guys have heard me play bass, so there's no loss on my bass, me not playing bass, but I'll tell you about the station. That's cool. That's my drum machine, so I can lay down a nice little beat, come out, click, track, whatever I want. It's right there, right? That's my backup plan right there. If things go south on one of these pieces of equipment, I can go out that way. To run a radio show and to say I'm going to be out here every day at 12, and then, in a perfect world 9, and then do both those as 2-hour shows, I had to be dependable, right? And I bought this new Onkyo fucking receiver, which is all Bluetooth, all everything. I can pipe all my music that comes out to you through this, and this thing is like, so this little package is what my CB station is. I mean, and it's got tie-ins over here and preamps, because if you got mics coming in, you need a preamps, and that's what that is. And that I run all my 1/4 inch in there. Anything I plug into this, that becomes the volume, and it goes in as one signal, and then, hopefully the studio. But that's not the end of it. This is where it starts. Then it goes doop-de doop-de doop through some chords and ends up right here. And this is where the magic happens, and where I was struggling, and why that one guy who fucking ended up being a freak was supposed to show me, but his motivations were different than he let know. But what I got here is the ability to go, let's see. My name is Floyd. But I got real drum loops, I got some Indian music. All right, well, enough of that. And then I got. Really, Floyd? I'll be damned. And so I've got. It's a good day, man, when I finally connected that because I've got. Let's see here. Floyd goes, really? What are you doing? Can I do that? No, you don't have arms. I'm sorry. Really sorry you don't have arms. I'm all broken up about it. I'm so broken up about it. I wrote this fucking song there, fuckface. Well, Floyd. Yeah, that was it. Oh, you thought I was going to write a song that showed you like a skydiving, fucking Harley Davidson riding, womanizing, crazy some bitch to get you laid? That costs money. You got any money? How about some money? And I'll write you a real pretty one that'll melt the girls' hearts. I love you and my name is Floyd, and I'm a plastic mask and I don't give a shit, but I'm never late for the girls. Well, you can put yourself where you need me, and I'll do the gelatin little leaf. You're gonna do the leaf on them, right? You said you could take care of them. You fucking promise. Yeah, I'll do that fucking leaf wherever you want. He just goes like this. If you're a girl, man, and he's hot for you, and you're wondering, how the fuck is this guy going to perform? Well, we pretend this is his cock, but we all know it isn't. But I say, on a real molecular level, man, how are you going to please these women? Because I think they're starting to fall for you. But now we need to talk about a little bit of the birds of the bees on your level. So I said, Floyd, when the girl pulls up in the fucking sports car and wants to take you out for a drink, that means you're gonna get fucking laid. Now what are you gonna do when she wants something more than your face can bring? Well, let's face it, because you don't have a tongue. What happened to your tongue, buddy? Anyways, I write a song for Floyd every day, something similar to that, you know, and sometimes we bring it to light, but I'm an improver, man. I can improv on the fly, and that makes it a wonderful musician, right? I mean, I'm a bass player, and people say, God, if you could do that, why is he playing bass? There comes a time when you're a multifaceted artist to where you go, which one's going to get me there? Because I know once I get there, everything else goes with it. Is it songwriting? I don't know. I'm just now getting to where I'm comfortable with my voice, and I have a little bit of voice control, and I know melodies inside of riffs. Because when you first try to sing or write a song, you're going to find out you're naturally following exactly what this is doing, you know, and that's stage one. But when you can do a melody lead with your voice inside of fuck it, murder suicide. All right, Bugsy, I fucking told you, stay the fuck away from it. Thank you. Anyways, we work hard at what we do over here, man. And it's to say we're not fucking around, man. We're going. I mean, there's a few things that you can tie in and say, oh, that's part of his little sitcom thing he does with Lloyd. He said, never call him Lloyd again. I think I fucked up, bud. Floyd is kind of a nice guy. Like, Floyd is like Uncle Floyd. You call him and he gives you a ride to church. Floyd ain't a fucking womanizing piece of shit that does methamphetamines. So I was going to change your name to, I don't fucking know. If I say a name, now I'm opinionated on a name. So I can't say a name or answer him to that. So he's Floyd, right? So you got to be careful when you're dealing with public. I mean, like, it's like the littlest thing you say can offend people now. So I'm learning how to structure my conversation around the plugins. Are you a plugin? I'll tell you. I said this earlier. I said, I used to think my demographic was this. If you had a fantasy character as a profile picture, you had a wolf or something, you were my demographic. That's not saying anything bad. A lot of those women just don't want people gawking at them in that way. Or they have husbands. They respect their husbands and they're on social media to show who they are visually. Because to do that is to say, I need you to recognize something, about me. It's unimportant if you think about it. It's not important to put your profile picture up unless you're trying to get that kind of attention. That's not bad if you're willing to admit it. I'll admit it. Man, I got some of the best profile pictures. Make me look like a rock star, and those are the ones I use. Right? Right, Floyd? Yeah, he said, yeah, you're a narcissistic son of a bitch and womanizing fucking cocksucker. I've never sucked a cock. But listen, I said the other day, man, our life is not indigenous to fucking love. And I meant if you follow status quo and you get on the computer and you get sucked into social media so it can feed you whatever it needs to feed you to make the flock. Try not to use the SHEEP word, but it makes the flock move in a direction, an orderly direction, plus distracts, plus contains, plus secures, plus all these things. So now I said this morning, I go, okay, and I've got a solid 50 group. I used to tell you, hey, man, I got 200 views on this video, and I do. The core solid 50 is all I need if they're sharing. If they're saying, hey, this guy's got something to say, he's got fucking, he's got something here, it's worth watching. If you can say that to yourself and say, Kit belongs what he's doing with these shows at twice a day, share them, please. Please share them. We're trying to, eliminate the cocksuckers and the motherfuckers and the shit sticks and the fucking. I'm not quite sure how that happens because that's part of the funniness. I'm into raw comedy like, Eddie Murphy and fucking, all those fuckers. They fucking had us laughing at 12 years old when we first, saw our first fucking stand-up comedian, and we're like, holy shit, did he say that? It was funny. Now we're like, oh no, that's offensive, and that's this. And I'm like, fuck you, motherfucker. I'm not plugged in, so don't tell me what offensive is. You're fucking brainwashed. Check out this murder-suicide. Floyd said, I quit saying that because he thinks that's affecting him getting laid. No, bud. They like manly men. You got to do more of this, Floyd. Chew it up like a chewy toy. Like when I give you to the dogs. Roger? Agent Floyd to B-52 in the air, on location. Are you ready? Agent Floyd. Agent Floyd, correspondence required. Agent Floyd. Agent Floyd 212. Agent Floyd 212. We are in position for deploy. You suck. We're just gonna push you out of the plane, all right? You cool with that? You got enough. Hey, wake up enough to pull the fucking pull switch, all right? I got your fucking guy here. You ready? All right. There you go. All right. This isn't about him. So at noon and 9, I try to give a little bit of dialogue. I'm not going to speech like I do on Sunday morning, but a little bit of dialogue, a little bit of comedy, and a whole bunch of my agenda, which my agenda is this. This fucking machine is to take me places where at that point I can make decisions on my life and have the structure to do it, right? Look, I'm not gonna slow down for anybody, for any circumstances whatsoever until I get to where I should have been a long time ago. But I spent my life living for someone else. I fucking did. That's done. That's done. That's all done. We can fucking have a funeral on that one. Fuck, I should have kept him to shoot still. I gotta shoot you now. Murder-suicide. Hear that slap? That's the fucking compression in that program going, your bass is too hot, motherfucker, turn it down. It's that easy. Check this out. Watch this. You still in the room, Mike? Oh, cool. I just backed that off. I didn't even see that until I just said it. But look at this. Look at what's up there in the corner. A set of Dorsey's. Hello to you of earth and sea. That's where you want your meter. You don't want your meter touching the red, you know, like right there on the back half of the analog is where you should be. And then watch this. Yeah, just so you have the visuals a little better. And then if you're obsessive about looking really fucking cool, man, you go ahead and go like this. Watch this shit. Boom. And now, it is all about the analog meter. Watch this. Let's see. Hello, Jason Bolts. All right, let's knock these back a little bit. Scooby Dooby Dooby, yeah. I hope to see you all at my show this Saturday. I'm kind of a butthead too, being in a band with now. It's like now I'm just like I'm so chasing what I'm doing personally on a personal level that, you know, like I just pick and choose when I want to go be in a band. It just, I mean, it's making more and more sense that I just do my own thing right here, you know, and keep it in house and fucking control my own fucking destiny, because it seems as though everybody else wants to follow the path of the sheep. All right, Bugsy. I told you, stay the fuck away from her. That was a BB gun, don't worry. It won't hurt you. Fuck yeah, murder, suicide. Okay, as fast as you can go with that. A clack, clack. Gotta get rid of all that fret noise. It's always famous up here to control that low note and get it to rumble and get it to rock, but not get it to go. Those are the type of things I'm doing to condition myself to become one of the recognizably best rock bassists on this fucking planet. I'm not kidding. I've got all the fucking tools to do it too. I'm not saying there's not. Listen to the sentence. Recognized as one of the most. You know, so to do that, I have to innovate something. I have to do something no one else has done. And I think I already got a couple of those things, but we'll see. And keep pumping these videos out and keep sharing them and keep getting them shared. And Jason Bolts, you want to be a part of my fucking reality TV, but you're not sharing my shit? it would be successful for me to have Jason Bolt share my shit. Guy's got a fucking clan behind him. And so I need those guys to fucking share what I got here. You too, Robbie, Joe, Desmond, Diamond. All right. Well, I'll be damned. There comes the road again, but that's not unusual. Yeah! What? Isn't that cool? I mean, not the fact that I can't sing, and I sing anyways. That's cool too. So listen, man. I put out a ton of videos. I was looking at them all. I was like, fuck, I don't even know what's what. And like the more videos I do and I save to my computer, because I just realized that thousands of videos I've done have been pushed off the edge of the earth, right? Because Facebook will only store so many of them. So when I got up to around 1,000, they're going, okay, well, this guy ain't doing shit with these and these. And I'm glad. Push that fucking history back. That was my training. And it had to be televised to get where I am, right? Right, Jason? You're coming to my show this Saturday, right? Piranha Puss, Swill, Jack Flery. Pinky. I got some videos where I talk to Pinky. It's like, oh fuck. So we're down on the bridge with the camera, you know, and I'm just fucking just peeling it. You sound like a fucking B-52 down there when you're on the fucking bridge. And I'm noticing Pinky. He's a little speaking. So I go, hey Pinky, and everybody stops. And then so Pinky looks up at the camera down here. He's up here and he looks towards the camera and he goes, yeah, boss. And I go, listen, man, what's the deal? Why aren't you in there with the boys? And he'll tell me, he'll be like, well, I'm trying and I'm too short. I can't make it. I go, well, listen, man, at least try it, you know, and so go back in it and I'll try to get my Pinky in there. And the Pinky always stumbles the three, right? And so I go, Pinky. And everybody stops on a dime. And he goes, yeah, boss. And it's the Pinky looking into the fucking screen. And I go, listen, man, you're kind of tripping it up a little bit. So why don't we work on that a little bit off camera? And then for now, just be a balancer. That's what you're doing. So we're still using you. You're just kind of balancing things out. Hang in there, you know, help the boys out when they need it. He goes, okay, boss. I go, otherwise I'm going to cut you off. He goes, don't do that, boss. I go, okay, carry on. The audience is listening. Murder suicide. Floyd, where's my fucking beer? I'm out of fucking cigarettes and that just fucking sucks. Dylan loves the shit out of me. Thank you, Dylan. Man, if I get everybody to think of me the way Dylan thinks of me, man, right? I said it before, man. As of about 8 hours ago, I said, what is your demographic, boy? Because we're doing all right. Like yesterday morning's videos up to whatever, almost 300 views. That's not much for a guy who's got as much content as I do. I want to see those start to turn into digits. You know, I want to add digits to that. I want to come out here and that fucking chew fucking machine up there that tells me there's one person in here. I know damn well there's more than one person in here. Why the fuck is that cocksucker up there telling me there's only one person in here? All right, so as of this morning, you get audio like this. Hey, Facebook, can I go out and play in the big lake now? Can you get me out of this fucking sooty ass fucking pond here that I burn out with my own shit and get me out in the big lake? Because these people have already seen what I can do and they've done all they can. Can I get out there in the big ocean now? I got fucking flash. I got flare, man. I got this instrument, man. It's like, let me go, man. Get me out there, motherfuckers. I got ventriloquist. I got acting. I got fucking playwrights. I got songwriting. I got improv. What the fuck do you want, motherfuckers? No, I don't have money. That's why I'm out here, you dick shits. I'm just done with it, man. It's like, fucking put me out in the fucking pond where I can, I'm telling you, get me the fucking bullshit. I'm watching this girl the other day. You guys know I can play bass, right? Can I set this down and talk? All right, thank you. I'm watching this, but we're just thumbing through, right? We're doing a fucking. We rewatch the videos to see how the sound is. We make changes in the sound throughout the video until we finally come to this sound. That's all I've been waiting for. I just want to sound like a radio. You know, I want my audio quality off of all my instruments to sound the best they can be, so you know they're worth buying when you get, you know, before you ever get here. I want what I want. Damn it. Anyways, I fucking literally die without cigarettes, man. I do. I don't make it, man. It's not gonna happen for me, man. I'm gonna die. I got money, but I gotta finish this video before I can go do cigarettes. So, what are you talking about? Oh, Facebook. Yeah. I've got content, man. I've got a multifaceted show. Everything you see behind me, I pretty much created, you know. On the littlest level. You know, I mean, it's like, what do you want your contents? You want me to get a haircut? You want me to stop talking about fucking the human element? You want me to stop talking about compassion and fucking understanding based on a homeless scenario we're in right now in Portland? Do you want me to stop that? At least fucking, you know, tell me my parameters and what I need to do to get out there, because I'm tired of watching the lady in the clown suit open oysters that were man-made, where they sprinkle a little bit of sand in and they close and they come back a year later or something. There's a fucking pearl in them. This unattractive. Okay, based on status quo and what an attractive woman like looks like, this woman was not, right? She wasn't status quo. She's probably a real sweetheart, and that's all that matters to me now. My age, I just want a fucking sweet woman that understands me. Looks are, you know, a bonus. But what's most important is that core human that you got to interact with on a fucking trusting level and expect her to do the same, right? Right, kid, right. And so I'm watching this girl, and she got 3,200 people watching her open a fucking oyster shell. You hear me, Jason Bolts? 3,200 people watching her open one after another, just asphyxiated on it. Wow. Okay, so I mean, as a creator, I got to sit here and go, what is now? What do people want to be entertained with, right? After I saw that, I just thought, fuck, that's it. I'm fucking throwing the towel on figuring it out and just do what I do and do it real and honest and fucking talk, do comedian, give you basically a little miniature fucking Saturday Night Live on at noon every day, give you a little bit of everything. And then when I really want to soapbox, I save that for Sunday at 12 so I can tell you, things that are affecting us as a human. And I'll start with me. I'll use my story as the foundation of my experience and why I'm wanting to talk about it and why I think it's an issue and what I think we need to do to fix it or what my concept is or religion or whatever. I'm not going to talk about religion. I'm not going to support anything. I'm not going to talk about the government except for explain that there are things that are travesty, but I guess they have to happen. Even population control has to happen, right? We're overstocking this fucking planet with people that are consuming son of a bitches, right? At the end of the day, what you have, and this is my final thought, I got to get out of here. 12 noon, I started a little bit earlier, but then I started late and I'm running out and I got some shit I got to take care of. I still got to pay rent and make shit happen. And I got to eat. And so, yeah, this might take 15 minutes. I'll probably just do my hours. Sometimes I'll do 2 hours if I feel like I've got it in me to do, but it seems like I just want to rest the base right now because I'm not into it. But anytime I'm into it, I have to turn on live, like to do an audio test and shit or try out some things. So that's my excuse now is I'll open my studio program and I'll try an effect to see if it'll transfer, right? So I'm not fucking with no audio. Whatever this is at, it's staying right fucking there because I know that I've got my audio in such a way that that they're straight up and down on the control knobs, and I adjusted everything around that. So everything else is easy not to touch. Once in a while I can fuck with these. If someone goes, I can't hear you. And here's the problem with that. A lot of people want to hear me like a stereo, but they're looking at a phone, and that's just not going to happen, And another thing is audio strength. So I send a signal out there, but it seems like when I get it perfect to where I'm not overdriving, you have to go out there, you have to turn your stereo up to fucking 90 to hear me. I'll get through that. I'll figure what that is. That's just one knob or, whatever. My studio program does tell me how much output I'm putting out, but I don't know how much is being filtered by somebody who's trying to make my audio less than good until I pay to have it good on their platform, which is fucking bullshit. Right? Maybe not. Where? No. Anyways, I'm going to be out here for a while because I just, if I tried to get off of this, it wouldn't let me. I have the mentality that says initiate and then follow through and take it to the wall, everything. And don't let money be the reason you're going to stop. Ever. A little final thought there for you. Hey man, thank you guys for always. I mean, everything you fucking do for me in this fucking company and these half-brain fucking ideas I do. I appreciate you falling into them and being interested in them. Take care. Always love from Good Earth.